In the course of our work, a lot of people get in touch with us when they have concerns that the police have mistreated them or abused their rights. Many people, when they have police interactions, they don't know if their rights have been violated. They don't know what to do if they think that they've been mistreated by the police. In Canada, you have the right to be free from unreasonable search and seizure. You have the right to silence. You have the right to be free from arbitrary detention, which means that the police can't take you into custody or arrest you without a good reason. There are limits to these rights, but in general, you don't have to talk to the police. You don't have to allow the police into your home. You don't have to allow the police to search you. So in Canada, there are many complaints avenues that people can use to try and find out if what happened was wrong and then to try and get some kind of remedy. One case that came to our attention was a teenager who was at her friend's house. It was late at night. There had been a party, but the party was winding down, and the police were called by a neighbor. They walked right in the front door of the house without asking for permission, and she was videotaping. The police told her that she couldn't videotape, told her to stop videotaping. She started to say that she had the right to videotape, that she had the freedom to do this, that they couldn't just come into the house without permission. They ended up arresting her. She was very upset. Her parents were very upset. She thought her rights had been violated, thought that what had happened was wrong, and wanted to know what they could do. There's a police complaints investigator in Ontario. It's called the Independent Police Review Director. They investigate complaints of police misconduct. So her family got in touch with the Canadian Civil Liberties Association to explain what happened. They also got in touch with a lawyer because their daughter was facing criminal charges. They also filed a complaint with the Independent Police Review Director to complain about how the police had treated their daughter. Eventually, the lawyer wrote a letter to the prosecution, and all the charges were dropped. The police complaint went forward, and it was found that there was evidence that the police had committed misconduct. So it's a very small example of how one person who felt her rights were violated reached out to other organizations, found representation, complained to the police complaints body, and was able to get the charges withdrawn as well as investigations into the police conduct. We all have the right to complain and ask questions about what's happened to us. Sometimes it's hard to know what your rights are. It's hard to know if the police have violated your rights, but always after an incident happens, you do have the right to complain. You do have the right to ask for an investigation, and there are resources available to help you figure out and try to assert your rights.